These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight. Harsh impact.
Ooh, what an uppercut. He's looking banged up here, guys, and it looks like things are about to get even worse. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
These competitors are walking on dangerous ground right now.
He has such a wide array of offense from anywhere in the ring.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Oh, right to the gut. Big backdrop. Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Ooh, what impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
He's starting to feel it here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it. Oh, my.
What impact! Oof! Here comes The Undertaker with a flying clothesline.
He's starting to stumble here. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how to stop your opponent.
Shane McMahon's starting to falter. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Oh, a shin breaker. Try walking after that one. Beautiful technique. Oh, he turns it around. Boom!
You know what I respect most about Shane McMahon, guys? Is that he could very easily sit on the sidelines and reap the benefits of being Mr. McMahon's son. But instead, he chooses to prove his worth each and every time he steps into the ring. Undertaker can sense he's got the upper hand, feeling good about his chances.
He's struggling a bit here. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me. Harsh impact.
Steve Austin starting to look a little off his game.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Byron mentioned how Shane proves his worth by stepping into the ring, which is something I don't think a lot of executives would do. Ouch. Let alone go to the extreme that Shane does.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see many executives from publicly traded companies jumping through announce tables. But with Shane, that's really become commonplace.
He might have it.
Baron Blade just barely got out of the way. And Steve Austin too quick that time. Just striking at will. Now that's what I call making a statement. Things just went from bad to worse for Jinder Mahal.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
This could be all she wrote.
Boom! Ooh, what impact. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Boom, what impact.
The Undertaker digs deep into his opponent's head every chance he gets.
From behind.
Shane McMahon turns it around. Neckbreaker.
Nasty impact.
Look at this.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. When this guy's on, look out. Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Shane McMahon in some trouble here. And at this point, you have to wonder if he could recover from this.
Ooh, what an uppercut!
He's looking a little weary here. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
Showing some quickness there. This might be it.
Oh, my.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Sidewalk slam.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him. And the slam. He's back in control here.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Vicious strike. Set him up.
beautiful technique.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Suplex. Nice. Scoop slam. The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here.
He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
This is where we find out who the better man is, and at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Lariat.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case. I think Undertaker's opponent's about to take his last ride.
Oh my God! That's what he was looking for, Michael. Jeez, I felt that one over here.
Nailed it.
The Undertaker gets the win.